I don't even have T.O. as a friend on this bitch. He must have deleted his shit. Let me see if I can find it. See if I. This nigga said, pull up to Melrose. I think. Oh, here it go, right here. If I didn't move, bro, listen to me.
Here we go.
Let me find out when they find out that a nigga hit on them and they say who they niggas is, it's cool.
Alright, go. My bad.
I'm on my mind.
I don't give a fuck if you like me. Ask me how did it feel. Can't say it didn't surprise me.
Huh? You go to the bathroom. Say, I don't know who Daden is, but Daden is this nigga. He's blazing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? Let's go. Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit?
I'm tired now. Where the fuck the function? Yeah, we gotta go to fight in the morning, Dad.
I feel like now I feel like I'm being all alone. So if you just playing around, you can tell your girl to the finest home. That's real. Stop teasing me. Stop teasing me. If you change your life so easily, I keep making you say that you leaving me. Got to get to the point. Leaving me. And I don't say stop believing me. Got 100 things to leave me.
Watching Aries stream and watching these niggas get no motherfucking ass, bro. Niggas just in the club having fun with a bunch of niggas. Y'all might as well should just turn the lights on at Chino house and play some music. Real shit. That's what y'all should have did. Sleep stream tonight? Nah. Hey, let me go through my band requests real quick. Tone the Blesser, I told you to donate $5 and you did. You okay with me, brother. You okay with me, bruh. But I ain't listening to you. I ain't finna just donate to that nigga. I always donate to that nigga. Appreciate that $5, brother. I know she love me, I know she love me, I know she love me. But what is that? What is that? Baby, what does that mean? Appreciate that $5. I don't know how you get back to I don't know how you get to the unbanned request. Gotta do it. All right, let's look at this unbanned request real quick. All right, let's go down. Unban me. Dub is gay. We all know that. Even Moose said it. And his is unban me. What the fuck? Should he get unbanned for calling me gay? Dub is gay. Even DDG, that Cinco girl. Oh yeah, no, he stand. And we stand. Buddy sucked off a mod. DG Chino has an at. We unban him. Woo-Op gonna go bald before he's 10. Drop another song. We'll unban. In the Cybertruck got saved. Lucky this 9 doesn't go through this bitch. On my way to fade up, like 5 minutes away, pussy boy. Hit the cut in a white Honda, don't be scary. Nigga Dub faking the fade. Taco Bell hit the cut in a white Honda. These niggas scary, chat. What the fuck was he trying to act like he's gonna kill me for? What the fuck? Deny. Can tell Dub grew up in that whack ass childhood school life. Bruh be trying to Twitch not for you. Stay with YouTube. L Dub. Nigga, this prom not hitting the club in the wintertime for prom. Hell nah. Deny. Worldstar posted Woo-Up. Why you mad at me? They done posted y'all ass. Why you mad? I don't know what to say to this. Talking about Thai views. Now look at you. White ass teeth. Cancel Woo up. DEOK. Girl, he pretty. The beef is over. You and Ty cool. Bloodhound up. Alright, we're gonna ban. I'm confused. You literally talk about Reggie grandma. DG talk about his dad. Now he say something about he wrong. Unban. Please unban. I'm sorry. Unban. Bitch, I'm Dub. I don't care if you a thug. Nigga, your niece is going to be getting smacked in there. Do it with, don't talk about my niece, gang. You mad? Nigga smoking hookah. You mad gay for listening to that. I'll fuck your girl. How did Dub pull you? Deny. Fuck you, bitch. Dub is gay. We all know that. You Moose said it. Deny. What the fuck? Woo-op, name 5, Woo-op chopped. Deny. Mac Muller got way more money than you. I don't even, bro, I don't know who that is. I don't know why y'all keep mentioning that. But deny.
Takes a special.
7-8, did you check for any holes in the
I mean, we'd see blood or hair or something. I don't see any blood or anything like that on it.
501 Renee 7.
How that happened? That's during the chase. We missed it, and somebody threw something at his car. That must have been something real big, though. Goddamn bowling ball or something.
This is definitely a different car chase.
Dory, give me 1 second. These spots. Give me a moment. Now get to Jason's. Click like and subscribe on there, okay? Here. There you go. I don't know if I want that big green TV. I'm not gonna trust what happened. I'm sure they want to give it back. It's less of a loss for them as an insurance company.
Their lights are kind of like coming right at us.
Issue in the window
This is
and
LA. There's really nowhere really good to
instead of
park.
writing the
I'm not
entire
going to
car
stress
off
it.
as a theft. So it makes sense. But it's not what I want. It's like buying a new car and the engine blows because of the engine.
We have no audio?
Is what I did. And then they
We should have audio.
We're gonna put a whole new engine for you. No, I want a whole new car. I'm not buying a whole fucking separate engine. And depending on the car, having matching motor to the matching VIN is something.
Turn to freeway. Exit 105. Towards the bushes.
The original engine. Oh, it blew. There goes the value of Mr. Ray, thank you so much. Appreciate you. I don't know who DT is.
Well,
I don't know who DT is.
I'm fixing to head home to Bakersfield.
Put me a frickin' bone here. Delirium tremendous. Demarius Thomas. Ah, well, again, he passed away. Okay, rest in peace to Demarius Thomas. That's why that card is at a high value. I assure you, there's probably a lot of watchers on it. That's why it's not a little pricey. You can't get his autograph for his jerseys.
Stay right here.
Hey, any ground units, we copy. It's going to be, when you're ramping onto the East 105 at Central, on the embankment, on the, if you guys keep walking, you see the car with its hazards on. It's directly south of that, but in the brush line. We can't tell if it's some type of piping or if it's an actual structure. Officer, that's underneath my light, that's on the embankment. If you stop there, it's directly north of you.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna go troll smoke and scan.
About 50 feet south of that car.
Real quick. Hold on, guys.
On the embankment. Directly south of you guys. Directly south of you guys in the brush. You guys can copy the airship. You need to go back to the east. It's still further east of you.
Find your bliss. Calm your mind. And get into the flow. Move in Aloe.
I serve my country, and now I carry legally everywhere I go. Here's how. National Concealed Carry Reciprocity is here, meaning that if you got yourself a valid CCW permit,
We going viral for this one.
All right, man. So today we here with.
Bop, excuse me. Hello. Bah.
Okay.
We here. We at the Metro.
Okay. So look, hey, you ever try wasabi?
No, I ain't never tried before.
never tried
No.
look,
I've been watching videos though.
So look, hey, they put on the sushi. Asian people, they put on the sushi and stuff like that. You feel me? So basically, all you gotta do is swallow a spoonful. Then you get $20. Yeah, it's a little hot.
A little hot. You lying?
It's hot. It's hot.
All right, man. Come on, man. I'm about to eat 4 spoons, so you gonna have to give me $80. All right.
So you tell it.
No,
You think you gonna be?
I'm gonna try one though.
What makes you think you gonna be able to do one?
So if I fail, what I get? Nine?
Yeah.
Damn, that up. All right, man. Come on. I try.
What makes you think you gonna be able
Come
to
on.
do it?
Hey, go get me. Hey, what's up? I need. Hey, Looney got a blunt? No. I need a blunt, man. All right, come on. Man, I need a blunt, man.
Come on.
Hey, nah, go get me a honey bun and a milk. Nah, hold on, don't get no bit scoop, bro. That's enough. Hell nah, but ain't enough for a dog.
But that's how much I give people, bro.
Hell nah.
That's how much, bro.
Nah, look, let me take a little bit off.
Nah, that's how much.
Man, that's too much, bro.
That's how much it is.
Man, that's too much,
Tell
bro.
you. That's how much it be.
All right, come on. Boss, I gotta wait a minute.
No, you ain't gotta wait a minute. Go ahead, just chew it up and then swallow it. So the camera done. What it smell like? What it smell like?
Hey, let me get some of that.
Hey, what it smell like?
I can hold something?
Go ahead.
Man, bro, can I knock some of this off, bro?
That's it.
But last time I did this, I passed.
Yeah, that's
Last time I did this, bro.
Come on.
Man, I can't take a little bit off.
Nah, come on. You can do that bit.
I got the opportunity just in case.
I'm scared.
Now
Let me
you
get a little
scared,
bit more.
bro?
Let me get a little bit
You
first.
talking about you about to do 4 or 5?
No, I don't know.
Hold on, make sure the drink going. The drink going. All right, go ahead.
The drink gonna be gone?
Okay.
Swallow it, boss. Swallow.
How you feeling?
Swallow.
How you feeling?
Swallow it.
I'm gonna hold it for you.
You got it? Come on, don't spit it out. How you feeling? Hey, how would you describe the flavor? Hey, what you doing? Damn! That boy spit it out. Bro, why you spit it out?
Oh, boy, you scared, boy. You scared.
Hold on, why you spit it out? Bro, you ain't never felt a challenge, bro. You ain't never felt a challenge.
I don't like that taste.
This the first challenge you felt. Hey, what taste it got? How would you describe the flavor to the people that never had it?
Hell no, I don't like that taste.
I'm saying, how would you describe it to
I don't eat that.
Yeah,
nah, but
Hey, how would
I
you
can't
describe?
get $10, but nah.
Hey, for the person that never had it before, how would you describe it?
Disgusting.
Disgusting? How disgusting is? How disgusting is for one?
Mad.
the white supposed to eat it, nigga.
Hey, how disgusting?
She gonna burn regardless.
Hey, how disgusting is for 1 to 10?
11.
11. And would you ever do it again?
Nah,
How hard is it from 1 to 10?
a 10.
10.
Yeah, I can't. It ain't me. That ain't bop. Excuse me. That ain't bop.
Damn.
I don't eat that.
All right, man. So today we here with.
I ain't got no name right now,
You ain't got no name. Why you ain't got no name?
cause it's too much. My name Javier.
Javier. All right, look, man. Hey, you ever tried wasabi before?
Now I did the little wasabi bites,
Wasabi bites?
the little things, the little pretzel things,
Wasabi? I don't know
the
that.
little bites. Y'all know what you're talking about.
All right, so look, man. All you gotta do is swallow a spoonful. You think you're gonna be able to do it for a dog?
For a dog,
Yeah.
what about 25?
Nah, a dog.
I call that.
I'm gonna bring that bit.
I call that.
Black people don't eat that.
Hey, you said what?
Black people don't eat that. Hey, what the watermelon challenge?
You think you can catch a watermelon?
Yeah, you got one?
I'm gonna bring it.
Man.
I'm gonna bring it. All right, let's see.
What's the watermelon time?
Hell, boy, that shit nasty, boy. That bitch got my stomach. Hey, man, I need money. Ooh. Oh.
I'm scared, but I ain't gonna lie. But you didn't give him that much.
Yeah.
Bro, that's how much.
Bro, you ain't give him
They
that
got
much,
smushed
bro.
down, I'm telling you.
Hey,
What it smell like?
Hey, come do this shit, Tutu.
What it smell like?
Hey, you wanna do this challenge?
Smell like paint.
Paint?
Uh,
All right, go ahead.
you go ahead.
Let me know when you're ready, man.
scared. What's up? Pull up. I'm gonna eat it. This for you, Tutu. You heard me?
You gonna try
This for you.
You gonna do it? Man, that shit is not
Okay.
cool,
Ah,
bro.
damn. Hold on, that boy did it. Hey, what you gotta tell the people that wanna try it?
Nah, just sit down.
Hey, you
Calm
said
down.
what?
Calm down.
It's over with. Hey, you going there for another one?
Hey, but his little than mine.
Hey,
boy.
here.
That
he high. Hey, you going there for another one?
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay.
That shit
Don't think about it, niggas, just do it.
Hey, what you got to tell the people that want to try this?
Get like me.
Yeah. Hey, how would you describe the flavor to the people that never had it?
Tastes like money.
Tastes like money?
Heard me.
Okay, it smell like money?
Hey, what's up? Y'all gonna do this challenge?
I'll do another one.
All right,
But you can't have all that shit caked up on it like that.
I got you.
I got you one.
I'm up a dog.
I got you one.
That's too funny.
You heard me?
Hey, look,
That's
come on.
That's how mine was, bro. I need something, bro. Come on,
Bro, that bill is smushed up.
Way bigger than that, bro.
Hey, look. Come on.
Way bigger than that.
Hey, hold on. Here, hold it.
Way bigger than that, bro. You got. Hey, you gonna come do it?
Let's stop.
Yeah, but let me hit that deal. That's what I need before I hit that bitch.
Hey, come on, you ready?
Hey, 2-2. Go for 2 on. Go for 2 on. Hey, this hot, bro. I don't go any hot, bro.
It's what?
It's like, I'm gonna keep it real. When I eat this, it's like, that bitch sting. It don't burn, it ain't hot.
Hey, look. Hey, but you got to chew it up. You ain't chew it up.
I did chew, you can't chew this.
Chew it up for like 5 seconds and then swallow that bit.
See, you trying to put me through some pain.
Yeah.
Hey, Baba, come here.
Man,
Check it out.
That's crazy, bro. My shit, bro.
Your shit, this ain't bad.
Man, my shit was...
I gotta chew it, gang.
Come on.
You can't put pressure.
The first one, double up. Let's do it. Okay.
I got
Okay.
He said he next.
How you feeling? You done? Show the camera you done.
He next.
Okay, that boy did it.
You heard me?
Hey, what you got to tell the people that want to try it?
Hey, do the challenge, man. Do the challenge.
What you got to tell the people that want to try it?
Yeah. Hey, bro, hold on.
I need some water. Oh.
Yo, here.
That mine.
You don't want your dog? Hey, what you got to tell the people that want to try it?
No.
That boy gone.
Man, I got two contestants for you.
That boy in the store with it. Oh, snap. That boy got one on the side.
I got two contestants.
How you feeling?
Hey, let's get that boy. Boss, excuse me.
How you feeling?
I'm like that.
My man, boy of all mans.
Hey, you ready for another one?
No.
Now let me hold 10. Hey, what's up? I got two contestants for you.
I bet.
I got two on for you.
Hey, you ready for another one?
Hey, I got two on for you. You heard me?
I'm good.
Yeah, bro.
You ain't trying to do another one?
Not right now.
Man,
Hey, what you got to tell the people that want to try it too?
Man, this shit.
Go for 3.
Go for 3?
Hey, man, I got two contestants for you.
Boom! Let's get it.
Damn!
You were waiting on me.
All right, man. So today we're here with...
Loco from the pipe. Y'all remember me 3 times in a row. I did this, survived it.
Okay. So look, man. Hey, I got the wasabi challenge. You think you're going to be able to do it?
Definitely. You know I'm gonna be able to do it, bro.
It's easy?
You know I was with the high. You got it.
Okay. So look, what makes you think you're going to be able to do it?
Cause I done passed everything else you done came out here with.
I bet. Look, man. All you got to do is chew it up for like 5 seconds, then you swallow it, then you get $20. Think you can do it?
Yeah.
Hell no, I can't do it.
In a world where you've constantly been told what you can't do, who will you choose to be when presented with something different? Ask your healthcare provider what could be.
Imagine being able to build anything, for any reason, in any style, at any...
Okay. I never seen something like this.
On August 20th, 2020, officers responded to this bone-chilling phone call. At 5 a.m., they swarmed the Sugar Creek Bridge, and upon arrival, they were taken aback by the ghastly scene before them. What had momentarily been mistaken for roadkill was a deceased, middle-aged woman. Her body was badly bruised, her arms were bent at odd angles, and most disturbingly, her head was gone. How and where she'd been left only made the scene harder to stomach. Closer inspection revealed that she wasn't next to the bridge's guardrail. Rather, she'd been stuffed underneath it, so that her upper body was splayed out on the road while her legs hung limply off the side of the bridge. At the same time that police were working to make sense of what might have happened to their headless Jane Doe, Indiana resident Michael Parks was making a 911 call to report his wife, Hope Parks, missing.
Hi, my name is Michael Parks, and me and my wife, we kind of got into an argument Tuesday, and I haven't seen her, and I'm getting worried.
Okay. What's her name?
Hope. Somebody picked her up. She got into a car with somebody, and they left. It was either a silver or a white, like, Honda Civic.
Following this call, a sergeant from the Crawfordsville Police Department briefly spoke with Michael over the phone to get a description of his missing wife. Michael described a few of Hope's tattoos, one being a heart with his name on it. After police inspected the body's tattoos, Michael was instructed to immediately make his way to the Crawfordsville Police Department to speak further about his wife's disappearance. Only when he arrived at the station was Michael informed that the headless woman they'd found that morning matched his description of his wife. For the sake of the investigation, he was immediately escorted into an interrogation room, where the following never-before-seen footage was recorded.
The one thing I do, I record everything because my notes suck. I can't write with crap. So I do record everything. But one thing, what is your full name, sir?
Michael Dale Parks.
Okay.
Interrogation rooms can be scary places, but Michael has been brought into a soft interrogation room. This is highly unusual. These soft rooms are primarily used for victims, usually children. As the grieving husband, the police may have chosen this room to offer him a bit of comfort. However, in most cases, the spouse is the prime suspect until they're cleared. If the police do suspect Michael, the choice of a soft room could then be an attempt to put him at ease. As well, the detective is making sure to alleviate any of Michael's possible concerns by telling him that the recording is for the detective's own notes.
What'd you call the police department about?
I'm worried about her.
You're worried about your wife?
Yes.
Okay. Why? What's going on? I mean,
We've been arguing over my son for the last couple months.
Okay.
He's in and out of drugs. Can't keep a job. He brought drugs into the house. I kicked him out. I don't want him there. She wants him there. It got to the point where I told her to choose between me or him. One of us has got to go. Well, he left. She's been wanting him to come home. I say no. He got a speeding ticket and the proof of no insurance or whatever they call that. He has the car. It's his car. It's in my wife's name.
Oh, okay.
But he paid her for the car. He never took the title. I told her to give it to him, cancel the insurance. She never did. So that's how the argument started.
In just the first few minutes, Michael has made several assertions that indicate possible control issues. He's cited several instances where he's told his wife what to do rather than communicating and making decisions together.
She texted me, he asked me if I called the insurance. I said no. I said I haven't had time. You can read it.
Okay.
Notice how Michael rubs his face after handing his phone to the detective, then proceeds to partially cover his mouth with his hand, keeping it there for the next couple minutes. Michael is also covering his genitals here. This is a common barrier used by men when they feel threatened or stressed. These gestures convey anxiety and uneasiness, not unusual for someone who's just lost their spouse. However, hiding the face is also typical of someone who might be trying to hide something else.
Your son has some drug issues or anything? Does your wife have any alcohol or drug issues?
No.
Is there anything that...
No. She's very controlling.
Michael's answer here is completely irrelevant to the question. Instead of simply responding with information about Hope's substance abuse, he goes into a rather sudden and impertinent spiel about how controlling she is. So far, Michael has taken almost every chance to speak negatively of his wife, even if it wasn't warranted.
As far as
very clean.
Self-control or controlling on everybody?
Controlling on everybody.
Okay. Okay.
Which I'm used to it. They don't bother me.
Yeah, for 25 years, you find your niche. I mean,
I've gotten used to it. I take medication. I do have anger issues, but I take medication for it. But I've never done anything.
Michael continues to divulge information that wasn't asked for. The fact that he has anger issues, which he takes medication for, clues detectives in on Michael's capacity to become violent. He then feels it necessary to include that he's never done anything violent to his wife. What Michael is doing here is oversharing or volunteering unnecessary and excessive amounts of information. Oversharing is, more often than not, a nervous attempt to convince others that one is being open and honest. However, as you can see here, it often has the opposite effect. It's entirely possible that Michael could be oversharing to alleviate anxiety, as some people tend to do.
Okay, so nothing controlled substance, no Xanax or anything like that. Okay. Now, and granted, it's what all families do as well, especially if you're arguing over a kid and stuff.
I want to hurt him. I hate to say this and have it on recording, but I do. I want to hurt him. That's why he had to go.
Michael doesn't even let the detective finish his question before he goes off on another tangent. This time, he derails the conversation to the topic of his son, John. Admitting to something less egregious in order to appear completely transparent is a common tactic used to gain the trust of others.
Would she confide in him or your daughter?
Yes.
Or
him.
Okay.
Me and my daughter are real close. Her and John are real close. She'll do anything for her, which that's what makes me mad.
Michael clearly possesses a considerable level of bitterness toward his wife concerning how much she dotes on their son. Not only that, but up to this point, Michael has centered the entire interrogation around how toxic he believes his wife and son are, painting John as the problem and his wife as an out-of-control enabler. If he did have something to do with what happened to Hope, he's just established a clear motive for himself.
When she left, you started getting in the car, right? Did you happen to see the driver at all? Couldn't tell, male, female, anything?
Frankly, Michael seems much more concerned about their intermarital issues than he does about the fact that his wife might have been found dead just that morning.
Has she ever been known to kind of step outside the marriage at all? Is there nothing?
No.
Nobody from her past that she could run to?
We used to live in Illinois. Me and my daughter talked about that. I said anything. It's my daughter. I haven't told her yet.
Well, and we're still, I mean, they're still doing some stuff somewhere else. So that's why we're talking to you to get information. And I actually don't even know what all the officers told you. I'm just trying to get
he just
a picture.
Told me that the tattoos that I described to him, which I do have pictures of them, the tattoos matched the description.
You said earlier you were going to give her till Friday. What made you decide to go ahead and call today?
My emotions. I'm very worried. I'm very worried about her. I miss her.
In addition to stuttering throughout his answer, Michael appears to break eye contact with the detective for a moment and looks directly at the camera. He seems uncertain in what he's saying.
We may have found her. So we're still looking into that.
Before now, Michael has been informed that the tattoos found on the headless woman matched those of his wife. However, hearing the news again begets a distressed reaction, which is expected. He covers his mouth with his hand and looks away from the detective. He also uncrosses his leg, a shift referred to as an anchor point movement. When someone is stressed, you'll commonly see shifts in their anchor points. In the case of a person who's sitting down, like Michael, their anchor points are their legs, buttocks, and back. Though his physical reaction is appropriate, it seems oddly void of the usual overwhelming anger or sadness that you might see from someone in Michael's position.
What made you think that something had happened to her?
I think it's just stress. I didn't think anything happened to her. It's just worried. I wanted to know where she was.
This question is at first met with silence from Michael, perhaps because it requires him to go into detail about how he feels about his wife's disappearance. He seems uncomfortable and exasperated, but he proceeds to mumble an answer from behind his hand.
He's going to go over a couple papers with you as far as the consent and just consent to search your house and the car, because there's some things we need to find out about her. Because like I said, I don't know her and I don't know you. Because we need to find out how she get
search her car.
Yeah, but let him fill that paperwork out. I'll step outside and I'll try to get some more information.
Michael's body language is very important here. At the mention of needing to search their home and car, Michael begins to noticeably fidget. He rubs his face and his leg begins to shake, though he seems to catch it and get himself back under control. Michael is then left alone in the interrogation room for the next few minutes. He changes positions and fidgets quite frequently. At one point, he even puts his head in his hands. These gestures signify stress and uneasiness.
What we'd like to do is be able to get consent, and we'd like to be able to get that from you. Is that something you'd be willing to do?
I can bring you the car right now if you want.
Normally, a search warrant is required to search someone's property. It's common knowledge that in order to obtain a search warrant, police must have probable cause, or specific facts that would lead a person to believe that evidence of a crime is located on someone's property. However, it's a lesser-known fact that police can simply ask an individual for permission to search their property. The owner's written consent is just as valid as a search warrant, and officers will often try to garner consent to search from the suspect first, especially in time-sensitive cases, as it saves them a lot of precious time and resources.
Okay. I'm going to go over this with you, okay, sir? Are you able to read and write and understand the English language? Okay. So,
Note how his hands are positioned. When a person feels threatened or stressed, they'll sometimes subconsciously take up a position that protects or covers their vital body parts. Given the circumstances, he has plenty of reason to be anxious that could have nothing to do with guilt. He might simply be displeased with the idea of strangers rummaging through and taking things that belong to his possibly deceased wife.
would you like a bottle of water or anything? Okay.
Also, Michael's shakes are likely spurred on by intense levels of anxiety and shock that he's experiencing. Shaking is a common physical reaction to bad news. During this break in the interview, CPD officers made a beeline for Michael's residence to execute their search. They scanned the exterior of the property before thoroughly searching the inside of the Parks home for any clues as to where Hope might have gone on the night that she disappeared. What they would find in and around the Parks property would only raise more questions about Hope's disappearance. Questions that detectives hope Michael can answer for them. Following the break, detectives bring Michael back into the interrogation room in hopes that he may shed some light on their unexpected findings.
Do you know of anybody that would want to hurt her? You said she wasn't close to anybody else. I mean, somebody that would be.
She knows how to piss people off. I can tell you that.
She knows how to piss people off, or you know how to piss people off?
No, she knows how.
It's chilling that Michael can describe his wife in such a shocking and insensitive way right after she's been found so devastatingly mangled and discarded. Perhaps he's using a bit of humor to cope with his feelings, or perhaps detectives are getting a peek into Michael's true feelings toward his wife.
Part of what we were looking for, and we found some blood at your house. Would there be any reason why there would be blood at the house?
The question of the blood is sprung on Michael quite suddenly, likely in the hopes that they'll catch him off guard in a lie. This is called a bait question. The detective will carefully observe Michael's behavioral responses to this question.
Me? I cut myself. My finger. I smashed my finger.
There was some blood located in the garage.
That would be when I smashed my finger. I was doing the transmission. And you say you saw the motor and stuff in there, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
See the truck? It's a badass truck.
The remark about his truck seems completely inappropriate given the circumstances. However, it's not uncommon for someone who's experiencing high levels of uneasiness to make out-of-place comments in a subconscious attempt to escape the situation.
So this is kind of where you need to kind of step up to the plate and tell us what happened. It was at your house. Did something happen to her?
Not with me.
There's nobody else that could have been.
I don't know what to tell you.
Michael simply shrugs off the detective's theory that he somehow took part in his wife's murder. A person in his position would typically react with some measure of shock or outrage at such an accusation. Michael, on the other hand, doesn't even seem interested in what they found inside his home or what the findings could possibly mean.
Saying I did something?
Yeah. And we're just trying to figure out, I mean, obviously, you're not a bad person. You were. You've got 2 kids with her. You've lived a long life with her.
This is a strategically placed pacifier since, if Michael becomes too upset, he might close himself off or request a lawyer. This would immediately end the interview. It's in the detective's best interest to keep Michael open and willing to answer questions.
I didn't do anything. I swear to God, I did not do anything.
Swearing to God serves a similar function as a qualifier here. It's used as an attempt to add credibility to a statement that's otherwise hard to believe. This is called bolstering.
I have back-to-back meetings, I can't find my notes, and I haven't had coffee. Man, I wouldn't want to be you.
Well, part of it is, like I said, we went through the whole house. We found everything.
The detective is intentionally being vague about what investigators found at Michael's home in order to gauge Michael's reaction before the big reveal.
What's everything?
Her. The rest of her.
Okay.
So
what?
Her head. You know, we found everything.
This is a critical moment in the interrogation, but caught under the microscope of what should be a bone-chilling reveal, Michael's response is rather dull. There's no immediate reaction, and the reaction he does give seems to be one of exasperation rather than shock or concern. He exhales deeply, leans back, and, most notably, he covers his face once again, a move we've come to recognize as a possible attempt to hide something that the face might give away. Hope's head is perhaps the most incriminating thing that officers found inside the home. However, that's not all they found. An exterior search of the property yielded several blood smears and stains on the gravel in front of the garage door, in the grass next to their back patio, on the wood floor of the patio itself, as well as on the ramp that leads up to the patio. Blood smears as well as bloody footprints were found inside the garage. A bullet casing was also found in the grass near the patio. The interior of the home was reportedly very clean and well kept. That is, until officers got to the basement. Spots of blood were visible on the steps leading down into the foreboding cellar. Continuing down the stairs, it became apparent that there were drag marks in the shallow layer of dirt that covered the concrete basement floor. Large bloody zip ties and torn pieces of plastic were also found in several locations around the basement. Down there, among the dust and discarded equipment, officers made the most unsettling discovery of the investigation: Hope's severed head. It had been wrapped in plastic shopping bags, placed in a shallow hole in the floor, and covered in dirt and debris, hidden by a pile of flex ducts that had been arranged on top of the grave. Circumstantial evidence makes it apparent to everyone present that Michael had something to do with his wife's murder. However, there's not yet any physical proof that he is the one that hurt Hope.
So, and obviously you're not a bad person. You provided for your family. You've done. So what happened? What snapped?
Here, the detective is suggesting a lighter version of events, that Michael simply snapped under the pressure of his controlling wife. This version paints him as a generally good person, maybe even as a victim himself. However, if Michael were to go along with this reasoning, he'd still be admitting to killing his wife.
I know what you're thinking, but no, it wasn't me. I'm sorry.
Who else could it be?
Talk to my son.
Michael has gone out of his way to paint his son in a negative light. Now he's finally come out and said what he seems to have been implying. He claims that his son John is likely responsible for Hope's death.
I've told you we've had people come to the house. My neighbors know about it.
Yeah, I've talked to him quite a bit today. But part of it too, you're telling your son, if he's screwing up, you need to step up to the plate. And if you screwed up, you need to step up to the plate.
Yes, I understand.
There's nobody that's going to hurt your wife like you would hurt her. And that's what happened to her.
It wasn't me. No. No.
Before Michael denies involvement this time, we catch a brief moment of hesitation as if he's thinking about something before he seems to snap back. He then makes several sudden movements. He shifts his legs, buttocks, and back, all 3 anchor points that we discussed earlier. Michael's denial is rather weak, using one-word answers and looking away. An innocent person would be forceful and adamant with their denial when being accused of murdering their wife. He's likely reflecting on his decisions up until this point and weighing his options.
Next person I need to talk to is your daughter. And I'm going to have to explain
Talk to my daughter.
Go and have a seat, sir.
The detective instructs Michael to sit back down to reassert his authority and for safety reasons, as he wants to be able to see him. Michael's resolve is visibly wearing down under the pressure. Pacing is notoriously a nervous act, an effort to release nervous energy and ease mounting tension.
Something happened to her that night, and something happened to her at your house. You were the only one there at your house that night.
I guess this is the part where I need a lawyer, because you're not listening to me.
To invoke one's right to an attorney, the suspect should unequivocally declare that they want to speak to an attorney. However, if the suspect gives a more ambiguous remark about obtaining counsel, most courts require the interrogator to inquire further to clarify their desire. Michael has not yet stated clearly that he wants legal representation.
I guess this is the part where I need a lawyer.
Therefore, detectives can legally continue to question him, but ideally should have clarified if he was requesting counsel or not before continuing. Otherwise, they risk the rest of his statements being inadmissible.
I'll answer your questions. I'm just saying I didn't do this.
Okay.
And you can ask me this 100 times, and I'm still going to tell you I did not do this.
You're the only one at the house. You're the only one who could know what happened to your wife. Okay? You didn't mean to do this to her.
Michael's body language indicates that he shut down. The protective position of his arms across his body is a self-soothing behavior that indicates that he's closing himself off from the situation, likely due to sheer discomfort and stress.
So we're trying to ask you, how did she lose parts of her body in your house?
No clue.
You have a clue.
No, I do not.
Yeah. There's nowhere else for us to look. There's nowhere else for us to go. There's nobody else to talk to about this. But
all right, I want a lawyer.
And just like that, the interview is over. This time, Michael has clearly communicated his desire to speak to a lawyer. The detectives are no longer allowed to ask him any more questions. Over the next 10 minutes, Michael attempts to make conversation with the detective who's no longer inclined to speak with him, since the detective can't question him any further. After the detective refuses to allow Michael another smoke break, Michael gets up and begins to anxiously pace the room once more. When he sits back down, he sits on the side of the couch that's the farthest from the detective. This clearly communicates his desire to escape the situation as soon as possible. Finally, the silence is broken by a police officer who has come to put Michael in handcuffs. His hopes of removing himself from the situation are dashed.
You guys got this all wrong.
Can't talk to you anymore, but
Michael makes one last plea of innocence, but detectives are no longer feeding into it. He's escorted to a holding cell by a pair of armed police officers. However, this isn't the last that detectives will hear from Michael. Over the next few days, officers continue to investigate the Parks' home and cars, follow up on potential leads, and speak to the couple's friends and family members. Detectives have lost hope of getting any valuable information out of Michael. That is until 4 days later, when he unexpectedly requests to speak to detectives again without a lawyer present.
Hey there, Mr. Parks. Sure you remember me from the other day? Okay.
This interview takes place the following Monday.
Never sue the other driver after a car accident. There's a better way to get paid a way bigger check without having to go to court or pay expensive upfront.
It was Tuesday. I got off work early at 3:30. I was home by 4:15. Kids came over. Like I said, that was not a lie. We were arguing. like I said, over my son. I was on the back porch after everybody left. I was going to shoot a groundhog. I had groundhogs in the backyard. I do it. My neighbor does. He never came back. I went to discharge the gun. I shot 3 rounds into the tree. I went in the house. I was going to clean the gun. I sat at the kitchen table. It went off. There was still 1 round in it. She hit the floor. She was fixing dinner. And I panicked. I just flat out panicked. I didn't know what to do.
In the state of Indiana, accidentally killing someone doesn't make a person guilty of murder. To be considered a murder, the prosecution must prove that the killing was intentional. Therefore, if detectives accept Michael's version of events, then the most Michael can be charged with in the state of Indiana would be reckless homicide. Even then, in order to win a reckless homicide charge, the prosecution would have to prove that Michael was acting recklessly, and that his recklessness somehow led to Hope's death.
There was blood everywhere. I covered it up. I picked everything up. I cleaned the mess up. I put it in the garbage. Everything else is just kind of a blur.
If Hope's death was an honest accident, it doesn't make logical sense that he would try to cover it up. Typically, when someone has accidentally hurt another, especially someone they love, their first move would be to call for help or to take some action to try to save their life. Michael, on the other hand, didn't even try to correct his supposed mistake. To make matters worse for detectives, Michael's story not only features unlikely details, but also missing details or blurs that detectives have to uncover. His recount is seeming more unreliable as it unfolds.
What do you do after that?
I sat there and I cried. I thought about everything that was going on with fighting, with John, with the gun. Nobody was going to believe me.
Michael has gotten to what is supposedly a very emotional and traumatic moment in his story. Therefore, it's odd that he recounts it with little emotion. His lack of emotional reaction over the course of the interviews is noteworthy.
I didn't know what to do. I'm sorry I lied.
No, that's fine. Now here's a chance for you to tell us what happened. So she's on the floor. You're upset, obviously. What did you do at that point?
I wrapped her in a tarp and took her down to the basement. I cleaned everything up.
By telling detectives how he moved the body and cleaned the scene, Michael might have just unknowingly admitted to tampering with evidence. Even if he does secure himself a lesser murder charge, the prosecution could potentially use that information against him to get him more jail time.
When you took her downstairs, you said you wrapped her up in a tarp.
There was a blue tarp.
Michael covers his face entirely with his hand, and his voice breaks as if he's crying. It doesn't seem that there are any other indicators of genuine emotion, though. No sniffles, tears, or heavy breathing. If this is an attempt to feign sadness, it's a rather lackluster one. It's more likely that this performance is an excuse to hide his face, which Michael has proven to do when he's lying.
I know about guns and what people tell me, so I'm just regurgitating information as far as...
It's the only gun I've ever fired.
Okay. The closer you are to something or somebody, you get more residue, and the further away, the less residue you get when you fire the gun. So she seemed to have some residue around the entry wound. So that would indicate that the gun would be closer, 4 or 5 feet.
This single piece of evidence puts a rather large hole in Michael's story. If Michael can't bridge this gap between his story and the evidence, it would be nearly impossible for Michael's attorneys to prove that the shooting was accidental.
And for me to be able to help, I gotta know your side.
I don't know how close she was standing. I know that she was getting ready to fix dinner. That's all I know. And I sat down. I had the gun in my hand. That's when it went off. I'm telling you, I did not do it deliberately.
Michael likely knows that he's in a deep hole right now, since his assertion that he didn't deliberately shoot his wife isn't said with much conviction. On the contrary, it seems there are notes of desperation in his voice. He needs detectives to believe his story, yet he's likely very aware that his defense of "I don't know" isn't helping his case at all.
The doctor and the gun shop, he actually put in his report that it was a contact wound, which means the barrel was close to the skin when it went off.
Maybe she was closer than what I thought.
Now that detectives are back on the topic of the gunshot wound, Michael has wrapped his arms tightly around himself. This is a protective position that may be Michael's attempt at self-soothing. It's clear that Michael is uncomfortable with this subject, very possibly because he doesn't have an answer for it.
So if you're at the table and she's at an angle, could I get some water?
It seems that Michael might be asking for some water to create a break in the conversation, perhaps to buy himself time to think of a sufficient answer to the detective's questions.
There's going to be two schools of thought on this. One, somehow you tragically shot her with the muzzle of the gun touching the back of her head. Or two, there was a disagreement, there was an argument, and a snap,
there was no
bad
argument.
judgment. No argument after everybody left.
No argument.
Were you still just upset from the argument earlier? It's just people on the outside looking in.
I don't care what anybody else thinks. The whole thing was shooting her. If she was where she was standing, I don't know. If she was right there, I don't know. I did not stick the gun to the back of her head and pull the trigger. I did not do that.
And all I'm telling you is the science proves differently.
Then she was closer than what I thought.
A lot closer.
That's all I can say.
You didn't want her to die.
No.
But circumstances led to her death. What was the mental capacity of you at the time? Were you so enraged from an earlier argument that she mouthed off something and you don't know what you did?
The detective is offering Michael a way out by suggesting that his actions were simply triggered by something that his wife might have said. This shifts some of the blame onto his wife, which may make it easier for Michael to admit his part in what happened.
Kind of a Tasmanian devil kind of event after she's on the ground. You lost it. And it's okay to tell me that because that shows emotion.
And before he came in, that was the one thing that I was trying to figure out what happened. The hamburger, if she's down here.
I think I'm the one that knocked it off the stove.
Can you tell us what's going on when that hamburger gets knocked off the stove?
Yeah, I think I called myself an idiot. The you do?
By recalling what specific words he used at the time, he might be trying to draw attention away from what actually caused the hamburger to be knocked off the stove, such as a fight or struggle.
Ever been a problem with that rifle's trigger and going off when you didn't want it to, or?
Nothing I know of, no. I didn't even have it that long. Okay. Maybe a week and a half.
The fact that Michael had only been in possession of the rifle for such a short period of time could be used as evidence against him in court. The prosecution could make the case that it was reckless of Michael to be wielding a loaded firearm that he wasn't familiar with indoors, especially next to a family member. The detective begins questioning Michael about the details related to dismembering his wife.
I mean, she's got, none of us are young anymore, so I mean, your skin doesn't stay like it should. So each drag, did like just the muscle and the skin go with it?
I don't even remember doing it.
Don't remember that part. Yeah. And that's the brain again, trying to protect you from typically the goriest, most traumatic parts.
Another benefit of Michael's selective memory defense is that he doesn't have to disclose the gory details of what it was like to cut off his wife's head. He could be under the impression that giving those details would only serve to make him appear more like a cold-blooded killer.
There is no way that the gunshot happened the way you're presenting it. So this is the time.
It's like I said, I don't remember exactly how it happened. I'm telling you, I did not do it on purpose.
Didn't kill her on purpose or didn't shoot her on purpose?
I didn't shoot her on purpose.
The detective's question implies that Michael might have intended to shoot Hope without intending to actually kill her. However, under Indiana law, this is actually somewhat of a false dichotomy. Murder in Indiana is classified as any killing done purposefully or knowingly. Here, knowingly means taking action without the specific intent to kill a person, but nonetheless with knowledge that death is substantially certain to occur. Since the evidence from Hope's autopsy proves that Michael shot his wife at point-blank range, even if he didn't exactly intend to kill her, Michael could still be convicted of murder simply because he was knowledgeable that such an action would almost certainly result in her death.
It just happened.
So, in your opinion, would you call that just recklessness? It was just, I mean, because if you've got it up in the air, nobody's going to say, well, I mean, you couldn't have shot her if it was laying on the table facing down the hallway.
Reckless, yes.
Unbeknownst to him, under Indiana law, Michael has just admitted to reckless homicide.
The conversation we were having at the time was over John. With the insurance, the car insurance. Because she lied to me over the car insurance. She told me that she was going to cancel the insurance.
This detail makes the circumstances surrounding Hope's death much different. He's admitted that he and his wife actually were arguing at the time he was in the kitchen with the gun, whereafter she turned around and walked away. This version of events shows an obvious motive and opportunity for Michael to shoot her in the back of the head. It makes you wonder what else Michael has lied about thus far.
Are you a fist-pounding kind of guy when you're mad? You're like, damn it, woman, just do what I'm asking you to do. And the gun was in your hand, unfortunately, at that time. Squeeze reflex?
Yes. I don't remember everything. But what you said makes sense. Like I said, that it was not intentional.
Michael seems to finally be resigning himself to some explanation of how he shot Hope, probably after realizing that detectives weren't going to back down until his story matched the evidence.
I just want to know why. Because that's the same thing you're going to want to know. Same thing your daughter wants to know. When your son wisens up, it's the same thing he's going to want to know.
I know why it happened, and I can never tell him. I can't do that to him, because that's the reason why I pulled the trigger. Not intentionally.
Again, Michael cites his son as the reason for his plight. However, this is the first time he specifically said that John is the reason that he killed his wife. He quickly tries to backtrack, though the statement implies that Michael is probably more aware of the reason behind Hope's death than what he's letting on. He may have slipped up due to stress and fatigue from the long interrogation. After 4 long hours, the interrogation is now over. Michael is escorted from the interrogation room without further incident. Following his interview, Michael was moved to Montgomery County Jail, where he sat for almost 2 years. He was scheduled to stand trial in front of a jury on May 9, 2022. That is, until investigators made a single haunting find that would spell doom for Michael's case. It was discovered that prior to Michael murdering his wife, he'd been doing online research on the effectiveness of bottle silencers. Bottle silencers are makeshift gun silencers constructed simply from plastic bottles. Not only that, but he'd also looked into whether pillows could be used to muffle gunfire. This discovery proved that the murder of 44-year-old Hope Parks was indeed premeditated, and under Indiana state law, crushed all possibility of Michael receiving anything less than a murder charge. On May 6, 2022, just 3 days before he was scheduled to stand trial, Michael changed his plea from not guilty to guilty and accepted a negotiated plea deal. On May 9th, Michael Parks was found guilty of the murder of his wife, Hope Parks. He was sentenced to 50 years in prison without the possibility of parole. We reached out to Michael through email to see if he would be willing to share his side of the story and answer some of our questions about the case. At first, we didn't hear back, but when Michael finally responded, he stated that he would only participate in a discussion if we met his list of demands, including $300 to be put into his commissary account and for a fan and a television, specifically 36 inches or more, to be shipped to his facility. We did not agree to any of these terms and are still waiting to hear back if Michael will speak with us. Michael is set to be released in 2070 when he is 94 years old.
On January 22nd, 2025, officers with the Albuquerque Police Department in New Mexico were flagged down by a woman in distress at an apartment complex. This seemingly routine interaction set off a chain of events that left multiple people shot. including an officer.
He lives right there. I live alone. He's watching me leaving. He walks back up to my apartment and asks me, can you get away from my door? He's like, don't talk to me like that. And I'm like, can you get the f away from my door? He's like, yeah, me either. I'm like, I don't know if he's right in the head. I don't know. Oh, what's he wearing?
He's like a brown jacket. Well, you guys want to just go up to your guys' apartment? We'll see what's going on with this dude. How you doing? Good. You mind if I talk to you for a quick second?
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't have any puppies with you. Say again? You doing all right tonight?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Okay, so we got some neighbors that were kind of concerned that you were going up.
Yeah, I know the ones right up here because, and I have proof too. The person that I was talking to from upstairs told me that she lives alone. She had my girlfriend in there, Olivia, and she was by herself. It was them two. Some stuff happened with her parents. She didn't want to go. Her alleged car, which I've seen her drive, which is the blue Nissan back there, is still there. They're saying she's not there. That guy wasn't there before. I actually have proof saying that she said she lived alone. I can get it for you guys.
So where's your girlfriend Olivia right now?
Right now, I don't have no idea. Nobody's answering. It's going straight to voicemail. I was kind of honestly about to contact you guys myself because I think there's something more than just...
Have you tried calling Olivia?
I've tried calling her, and it's gotten to the point to where, like, if I switch numbers to call her, it goes to TurboTax.
Okay. So who's Olivia? You have no idea? No idea. I don't know what I'm I'm not from here. Okay, I guess like what he was telling us is that his girlfriend drives like a blue Nissan, and I see a girl with a Jeep that comes out of there occasionally. That's about it. He says that like he sees her vehicle here, and that she told him that she was with you upstairs. Yeah. So I guess he's like waiting up here because he wants to talk to his girlfriend.
There's no one else.
I don't know what he was into right now.
Because he came here twice.
He
First
came
time
here
he
earlier.
came in,
Looked inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your dog's name, man?
His name is Hades.
What is it?
Hades.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, if you guys can get a hold of her somehow and she's okay, I mean, by all means. But either way, I'll get what I need to get.
What happened to your door, bro?
I don't know. I came home. I actually have the picture of that too. I came home.
Yeah,
and
I just saw it on your phone and I saw that.
So my grandpa, he's always been 100% on my side with everything. And now he's just, he won't even talk to me. And we've never had that issue before.
Okay.
And I'll be the first one to tell you I am on medication.
Okay. What for?
What for? It is a couple different things.
Is it schizophrenia and stuff?
One is it's not for schizophrenia, no sir.
Okay. I'm not familiar with all the names, dude. So.
I do get a little. I do have a little.
Okay.
But
let me ask you this, Anthony. Are you current on your medications, man?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When was the last time you took your required
medication properly? Yeah. Today I have a bottle over there. That's 100%. Yes, sir. So this has been going on for quite a while. I'm always afraid to leave her alone, do anything. And then,
does she live here with you?
Yeah, for a long time. She's lived with me when we lived upstairs at that apartment over there. We've lived together for quite a while, and she's always been real weird about her parents. And then her parents kind of came in the picture. I didn't really think nothing of it. And then things just got worse and worse kind of between us. And then all of a sudden, I made the mistake of going out of town, and she just disappeared.
So, Anthony, I'm just going to be just kind of upfront with you, okay? You've been nothing but cool, so I don't want you to take any advice or anything.
No, absolutely.
But kind of everything that you've been telling me, and then you saying that you do take medications and stuff like that.
Like crazy.
I think you are kind of experiencing things that may not be happening. And I can tell you just from my perception, dude, and we go to these kind of things every day. You know, just the random stuff like this plywood right here.
It was actually because the light outside.
And like, did you peel your vent down?
No, I didn't. It's been like that.
You know, just like little things like that kind of make me think that maybe this.
Well, it's a little trashed out right now. I'm not gonna lie, but that's because, like, as you can see, there's the rest of her stuff that she was supposed to come get herself, and then no one ever came and got it.
Just to double check, Olivia's not here. Are you good if we do a quick walkthrough?
Oh, absolutely.
Watch yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Same that right there, brother. Police department.
I want to buy your house. I can pay you cash for your house no matter what condition it's in. If you need to sell your house for any reason,
you got a big old hole punched out in your wall.
Yeah, no, that
I'm gonna let them know because they're trying to leave right now.
But Anthony, in all actuality, dude, I think you may be experiencing some delusions and stuff, man.
all right. Well, then I'll keep to myself and I'll get that because I mean I really do. I have it.
Yeah, no worries.
I have that on my phone right now.
Would you want us to take you to a hospital, bro, so you can get all squared away?
No, I'm okay. I'll just stay inside. I'll be just fine.
Hello. You guys are good to go.
Okay.
We're talking with him. It does seem like maybe he has like some kind of behavioral health issue, but we're still talking.
Hey, that's what he told me before, like when he was talking to the maintenance guy.
Yeah.
He like apologized, like I'm sorry, I wasn't on my meds. I'm like, okay, like I had nothing to do with that.
Like I said, if you feel like you need some help, man, reach out to us, okay?
Okay.
Hey, but Anthony, don't go back up there, okay?
Oh, no, I'm not.
That girl's not up there. My officer went up there and checked. She's not up there.
Okay.
And those guys don't want you coming up to their apartment, all right?
That's fine.
But hey, just stay inside for the night, okay? And can you shut your door?
Absolutely.
All right, take care, man.
Unknown to the officers, the suspect was previously convicted of killing 3 people, was released, and completed probation almost 4 months prior to this encounter. The next night, Albuquerque Police Dispatch received this frantic 911 call from the same apartment complex.
911 emergency.
Hey, get away! I have someone threatening me and my pregnant wife. He's trying to break in.
Somebody's trying to break into your apartment?
Yes, and he's threatening us. He's threatening to shoot us. Please, he's asking for someone named Olivia. No one here lives. No. Hey! Get out of here now! I will open fire!
And they said it was like in the northwest corner by the DK. Bryce, if we get within 5 feet, transition to a taser. Is that glass breaking?
Just careful, this car's running.
This one that's parked all 39s.
Yeah.
You guys go ahead, I'll check this car.
Yep. Okay, we'll just make our way up. Just look out on the corners.
Watch out, 'cause it looks like each one's got like blind spots.
Exactly, yeah.
There you go.
If he's still around.
He's probably around somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, look, he's trying to break in here, whoever it was.
Let's open.
No, deadbolt. Or is it? Yeah, no, that's what I thought, the deadbolt. I thought it was an apartment. It has to be.
Hello, police department. Can you come open the door for us? Hey, if you have a key to this laundry room over here? Police department.
Hey, my name is David. I'm approaching the door.
Okay, thank you.
My wife is in the room.
No problem. As long as your firearm's secured, that's all we're worried about. You guys doing okay? You guys okay in here?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I see the window. Do you guys have a key to like the laundry room or whatever it is over here?
So we do, but it might still be locked by the management.
Oh, okay. Because yeah, the deadbolt's locked, but someone tried to break in there for sure. So
Really?
I'm assuming it was whoever that
It's
person
always
was.
been banged up.
Oh, okay.
But
Really quick, just run me down what happened.
okay, I just went down to. Of course. My dog's in that walk-in closet, by the way, and my wife is in the room.
You're good, man.
She's pregnant.
So what happened?
I just went to lay to bed and I start hearing pounding on my door. My dog is barking, so I come up and I peek through my blinds, and it's some white guy, lightish brown hair, blondish hair, black puffy jacket, and he's claiming someone named Olivia lives here. And I'm like, no one named Olivia lives here, man. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And he seems really agitated.
Yeah.
And he said, I know she's in there. I'm gonna come in there. And I said, dude, it's just me and my pregnant wife. Leave us alone. He said, I'm gonna shoot you and your pregnant wife if you don't let me in now.
Yeah.
And he had his hands like this the whole time.
But just to
So-
confirm, you didn't see a weapon?
I
Just so
did
we
not.
know, just in case
Yeah,
we might.
I
if
did
he
not
comes up
see
or
a weapon,
something.
but he was definitely
Saying-
threatening
yeah,
using
okay.
a firearm on me and my pregnant
Yeah.
wife.
Then what happened from there?
So I told him, hold on. I ran over. My wife was already up with the other firearm in our room. I told her, lay down right now. There's this guy here. I get on the phone with 911. He busts open the window. I hear him break it. And by then I have my canic in my hand. And I tell him, I'm going to open fire on you if you enter our premises because of the situation.
Rightfully so. You guys are just making sure you guys are safe.
Yeah, and I think that might have scared him off, but we were freaking out.
Have you seen this individual before?
No.
Do you know if he lives around here or anything like that?
No, but I want to say the name Olivia. We might have seen that name on our mail before that we've gotten here for the past few years, but we don't know anyone named Olivia.
Do you know whose car this is down here? This gray one? There's a car down here that's running.
Yeah. It's running in park's weird, so.
No, I don't know whose that is.
Have you seen it before?
No. It looks unfamiliar.
Okay.
So if we find him, as of right now, I'm gonna have good understanding. I think it's ag assault with a deadly weapon, just because of what he was saying and him trying to break in.
Yeah. I told him that she's pregnant. He still was like, "I'll shoot your pregnant wife if you don't let me in, man."
Exactly. So if you guys have anything else, I wish we could have got here sooner. Maybe caught the guy.
Yeah.
But is there anything else we could do for you guys tonight?
Honestly, just out of concern of other people, because he seems to be looking for this Olivia. Maybe if you guys come back and check.
Yeah, and we could set up a periodic watch. I work Graves, so I can come back here in a couple hours just to drive around.
Because me and her, we're gonna go to my mom's right now in Rio Rancho.
That works out.
We're out of here.
That's perfect.
Coming back to Anthony Williams or Williams, 2021 Toyota gray color.
Just a black puffy jacket, though?
Yeah, black puffy jacket. It's just, I can't tell what color shirt he was wearing in my head. But he was kind of white, thinner build, and he had like a little, mustache kind of.
We'll drive around the complex, see if we can find somebody lurking about.
Okay, yeah, because he seemed adamant about finding this Olivia character.
Sorry about that. I hope you guys have a better day, okay, man?
Thank you.
Yes, sir, you too.
That guy that she was talking about?
Anthony?
Yeah.
I know where he lives.
Probably. Where? You want to go try to contact him?
Is he in this complex?
Yeah, he's in this complex.
Let's go back to the car and run him and see if we can get a. See if you got 29.
I think he went back to his apartment complex. Because that's what he did yesterday. That's what he did yesterday. Because he was doing the same thing, but he was like banging on his neighbor upstairs door, asking for Olivia.
That looks sketchy as hell.
He said he had a canic. I was gonna be like, let me see it. I got one too. I love my canic. My canic's my off duty because of TTI combat.
You said it's his dad that has 29s?
That's what I saw, yeah. Hold on. That might be him. Okay, that might be him. Maybe. No?
What was his name?
Anthony. Black puffy jacket.
Hey, Anthony! Police department. You come talk to us for a sec? You come talk to us? Can you keep your hands out of your pockets for me, bud? So for now you're detained, you're not free to go, okay? This officer's gonna talk to you for a sec.
So do me a favor. So just for now.
Hey, no, stop. Get your hands out! Get your... Shots fired, I'm hit. Still 355. Hey.
Keep your hands up! Keep your hands up now! Do not move your hands! Keep them up! Lay on your stomach now!
Check on watch. Check on watch.
Adrian, you good?
Where's your shot?
On my leg, on my hip, my left hip.
Keep your hands up now! Put your hands up in the air! Carry them to a safety zone when he's on 43.
Left leg. This one.
Go ahead, Petey.
It was you that were so okay.
That's simple. It's too low. Feel the I'm trying to get back on.
I'm gonna put my back to you, Rice.
Do not move, do you understand?
Is that right?
If you move, you're gonna get shot. Do you understand?
Okay. Where's the gun?
I have no idea. He said he's not able to.
Put your arms out like an airplane.
Anthony, arms out.
Adrian, work up towards us, yeah? You good, Sarge?
Yeah.
As good as you can be right now?
I'm good.
Anthony, arms
Anthony,
out.
keep your arms out or you're gonna get shot.
Hey, move back to cover. Move back to cover. You're good. You're good. Keep going. Keep going. No, you're good. Negative. Just stage him. Stage him for now. Good press.
Put your hands out now. Stay inside. Back away from the windows.
Yeah, you're good. You guys are good. You're good. You're good. All right.
You good, Sarge?
Yep.
We're gonna move up?
Hang on. No. Adrian, keep giving commands.
Put your hands up.
You check the condition of your gun and check yourself. Make sure you don't get hit.
I'm gonna
Okay.
check myself. I'm gonna get back.
Oh, hang on, let B check herself first. All right. You're good, B?
Put your hands out to the side.
We need you to move your hands to the side so we can come help you.
We want to help you, but you gotta move your hands out. Hands out. Anthony, hands out.
Anthony, we need you to move your hands out to the side so we can try to help you. Good, Bryce? All right. All right, hey, Adrian, check yourself. Bryce, take over commands.
Yep.
Okay.
Anthony, I need you to place your hands out like an airplane.
At about this time, another 911 call came through dispatch originating from the same apartment complex.
Yes, now emergency. How can I help you?
There was a shooting outside of my apartment, and one bullet, I think, hit on my arm.
One bullet hit your arm?
Yeah.
Okay. And were you in your apartment when you were shot?
I was asleep when I got shot. So.
You were asleep and you hit the bullet hit your arm?
Yeah.
That's not fun.
Do we have a condition on him?
No, you're good.
Hey, get back inside. Get inside now. Anthony, get your hands out now so we can come help you.
Bryce, if you can, tuck behind that balcony a little more so you get more cover.
I'm gonna lose visual if I get behind it anymore.
Have you guys seen any kind of movement at all?
He rolled over and he's just breathing kind of.
Are we able to get units over there on that side? Get visual over here? Does that make sense?
Where's the gun at?
We don't know, that's why. Can we get people on that side to get visual this way?
I'm good. You guys work that with Andrew.
Anthony, can you hear us? I need you to get your hands out.
Oh my God.
He's not moving.
You have me lower down. Yep. Okay. Is it just the one? Yeah, I think so.
Hey, Anthony, I need you to get your hands out so we can come help you. We need to be able to see your hands, though. Please get them out for us. I want to come help you.
He's awake but having trouble breathing fluid. He's in apartment.
Take anything for you, Sarge?
What's that?
You want me to take anything for you?
I'm good, brother bear.
You want me to call anyone?
No. We got it. Go.
No, you reach for that weapon, you will be shot again, you understand?
Okay. Yeah.
First walk.
I don't know, that's what I was gonna go check. I think he might have gone to the rescue. Let's go check on him.
There's somebody.
Huh? Yeah, we'll go help. Boss, you okay? You good? Okay, sure. Yeah. I'm gonna ride with him. You okay?
Yeah, I'm definitely okay.
There's probably 10,000 in custody though. Somebody in that apartment is the one that shot. So, do we have your car up there with the subjects? Not yet. Nobody's up there. Yeah. So it's the apartment to the right. Okay. Okay. You have Sarge up at the front. All right with him.
I'm gonna ride with him.
No, it's okay. I'll ride with him.
Okay.
If you guys can get my unit back to the hospital for me.
I was with him.
You what?
I was with him, so I'm gonna ride with him. We're not gonna have any riders. No riders? No problem.
We'll just have too many people back.
We need to know. We need to identify who shot.
I will. All right, guys.
I report to all.
Senior supervisor, just take over this thing. So somebody help me out here. American was involved or not involved?
She said American was.
Okay, so let's call him on the air because I don't know his call sign and get him back here.
Oh, he's just went to the hospital.
Yeah, tell him to come back.
For did you tell me to come back?
10 for all turnaround.
You good?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, so like, we don't want this happening. So let's throw a tape across.
Okay, baby.
Where'd that go? Yeah, I'm trying to ask her a question.
Hey, Logan, were you involved?
Logan was.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Car,
Were you here when it happened?
Yeah.
Okay. Pink tie. Were you here too or no?
No, we saw that.
Pink tie. Was there okay, bro?
Yeah.
Were you here?
Right there.
Where's Bryce at?
He was telling Sarge, so my lips are like numb.
Go Sarge.
Yeah, but then she told him to come back, so he's on his way back, and then somebody else is following Sarge.
Huh? Yeah, I'm alright.
Did you shoot? What was he? Was he inside?
No.
Are you outside?
No, I'm on.
Okay.
I'm involved. They told me to stay on.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Bryce. Make sure he's okay.
Yeah. Huh?
Is he good?
Yeah.
Heard anything?
No, I'm okay. I'm doing okay. I wish I could have rolled with Watts stuff.
Are you involved?
Yes.
You're involved. Are you involved?
I'm staying out these two.
Where's your car at?
Right here.
Get in it and find a friend.
Okay.
Love and get in the car and find a friend. Are you involved?
Investigators discovered that Anthony Williams fired 3 rounds during the shootout, including 1 round that struck Officer Watts in the hip. According to a community briefing on the incident, officers fired 26 rounds in response. 5 of those rounds passed through the wall that Anthony was standing in front of and entered a neighbor's bedroom, striking him once in the arm. The neighbor was treated and released the same day. Anthony sustained 4 gunshot wounds and was later pronounced dead. A 9mm Ruger EC-9S was recovered under his body and was traced to an acquaintance of Anthony, who told police he had no idea that the gun was missing. Anthony was prohibited from owning a firearm because he was convicted of voluntary manslaughter for the killings of 3 people at a party in 2019. He was 17 at the time of the killings and served only 5.5 months after he took a plea deal in 2021 for a total of 3 years served. According to court documents, Anthony was also convicted of assaulting a correctional officer in 2021, served 6 months in jail, and successfully completed a year of probation in 2024. According to the Albuquerque chief of police, Anthony's dog Hades was not recovered after the shooting. However, Olivia was successfully contacted by police.
She is fine. She indicated that she had left him and that she was safe and didn't need any assistance from law enforcement.
Officer Watts was discharged from the hospital and is expected to make a full recovery.
This is why apartment complexes are one of the most dangerous places for cops to respond to. And it's not because of who lives there, it's because there are too many angles, too many doors, and way too many unknowns. And in today's video, what starts as a basic encounter quickly spirals into a situation no academy can truly prepare you for. To survive with nothing but a badge on.
Hey, bro.
I won't be offended if you choose Melanie as a buddy 34 or whatever. I don't need to know your involvement. I know you're here, okay? Regardless, please talk with me, man. Okay?
I'm trying to get a hold of somebody that
I was involved in one a couple years ago. You know this? You know the whole drill, dude. You know, I'm f***ing here for you like no tomorrow. I got here as fast as I can. If your buddy can't get a hold of you tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, I don't know, wake me up, Lopez. Okay? I want you to come talk with me at some point, dude, okay? Just go to the road, dude.